Hello friends. In this video today I'm going to talk about why we should not use outdated IDEs with the integrated development environments and why Turbo C3 and Dev C++ are one of them and uh, why in some institutions it is still used. So normally in educational institutions, so Turbo C3 was main used in the period of late 1980s to early 2000s, and it was discontinued officially in 2006. And also, it has various security concerns, and we did not get the original file. We get a lot of problems. But besides that, the C and C++ are those programming languages which updated regularly. Like now, C++24 is the latest one, and I think Turbo C3 has a very outdated version of C++. And for C, actually, I have used Turbo C3 for C, so I know what happens for C in that. We have to use conio.s with the stdio.h header file, and instead of return 0 we have to use getcs, which is not applicable in the standard compilers, standard C++ compilers. And also there is one more problem. Turbo C3 by default save cpp files instead of C files, so most people save cpp files for C also. Also, it is run in DOS environment, and DOS itself needs a DOS box, which is an emulator for it for running old DOS application. And DOS also has been outdated, discontinued, like that what happened for Turbo C3. It also discontinued. And I want to share one more thing: emulator and hypervisor concept. Why the DOS box is also cannot be used by anyone in modern times, because the modern CLI command line interfaces use and support hypervisors instead of emulators. Emulator replicate hardware or software environment for compatibility, so that it can run in the system in which we want to run it. And hypervisors allow multiple operating systems to run on a single physical machine. Let us discuss it further. So emulator replicates the hardware or software of one system, so you can use programs from different environments. Like BlueStacks is used for Android apps on PC. DOSBox is, I have told you, used for DOS applications. And hypervisor on the other hand support multiple operating systems at the same time on one computer. It manages resources. Used virtual machine to handle other things, and hypervisor is not self a thing which only helps. It is a just a gateway between two systems. Basically, it is a program actually. So modern command line interfaces prefer hypervisor because they use resources better, allow many systems run at once, keep things secure by separating systems, and also if you are installing a hypervisor, it may say you that install Windows hypervisor, because Windows hypervisor is the primary hypervisor with less other things to run. And you also need some applications like virtual box or VMware like that. It also contains some kind of hypervisors, but main hypervisor is Windows hypervisor, uh, with which actually lets Windows and other operating system run simultaneously without conflicting with each other, because these are modern CLI are very powerful. They can conflict, but hypervisor prevent that. This is the main role of hypervisor. And DOS is an old single tasking operating system which does not use hypervisor because it directly runs on the hardware and it does not have any advanced feature. Instead you can use emulator like DOSBox to run DOS applications. And now I am going to talk about Dev C++. It was used between early 2000s to mid 2010s and discontinued with the last major update in 2015 and no official support since then is given. So why to use that? Instead of that, you can use the modern IDEs, and it also has very security just like vulnerabilities like lack of updates and patches. Suppose you are using Dev C++, Turbo C++, and your system just crashes. uh, you cannot tell the company that your system is crashed due to the software because it is discontinued. So it is uh, you should use discontinued software only when there is no alternative option present in modern times, and you want to use that old uh, application for some legacy works, some legacy things. So need for modern tools like Visual Studio, which is developed by Microsoft. Yeah, it is actually a editor kind of thing. It is uh, it gives you an environment of IDE, but it more uh, can be said as an editor because it does not have its own compiler. It does not have its own anything. You have to link the path of MinGW to the system variables by editing the system variables and give the path. And also you have to add many extensions. Yeah, most of them are developed by Microsoft, but few are developed by other creators. It is not a big problem. And in conclusion, uh, I want to say that please use latest IDEs and compilers. Yeah, compiler maybe in Dev C++ also use MinGW, but you don't have to install the whole package. So in the MinGW of Dev C++, it's also using 2015 version of MinGW, not the latest. So it is also not the very latest version of C++, right? Thanks. So here we go. Thank you for watching the whole video. I hope you have watched the whole video. And मिलते हैं किसी नए वीडियो में. We will meet in some new video with some new concept in some another day. Thank you.